A fumble, and they score! Fleury gave it away to Josh Anderson. Oh, what a stop! Did you see that? Oh, Byron Anderson scores! Game winner! They score! Nick Waugh in overtime.
1 win away from the Stanley Cup Final. Magical ride.
John, we have seen it so many times. The goalie makes the save on one end, only to have his team go down and score on the other end. Of course, that goalie is Carey Price. Philip Deneau sets up Artturi Lehkonen for the game winner. Just how huge was it for that line to come through at a time like that?
Jermaine, that was probably poetic justice for that line, simply because those were the first points for Artturi Lehkonen, Philip Deneau, and Brendan Gallagher in this series. They've been tasked with the difficult duties of shutting down the opposition's best players, and they've done that masterfully all the way through the third round. But for Artturi Lehkonen to score the most important goal in 28 years in franchise history, because that's the last time they went to the Stanley Cup Finals, with Philip Deneau, a local Quebec-born player, with the primary assist, and Brendan Gallagher in on it as well. That was really a tremendous moment for that line, and just deserts and reward for them for having been so diligent with their defensive duties and going in transition and offense and scoring such an enormous goal.
And the veterans for Montreal really came through in this series, John. Carey Price, once again, with a solid performance between the pipes. And Shea Weber, the captain, coming up with a massive goal in this one as well.
Yeah, well, in Carey Price's case, it was probably difficult to focus a little bit simply because this is a very low-event game. The total high-definition chances at 5-on-5 in regulation were 8-4, but in Vegas's favor. But early in the second period, in the first minute, Price had to make a very tricky save on William Karlsson, where Karlsson batted the puck out of air right in front of Price's crease. Hard to predict where that puck is going to go, but he made that save, and then about 13 and a half minutes later, Price used his extremity like he did against Alec Martinez early in the series, saying, yeah, I used all my extremities, and that pad save on a very dangerous opportunity, that was a game saver for the Canadiens as well. And then in Shea Weber's case, that goal the power play goal that he scored was the first marker from Canadiens defensemen in this series. And coming from the captain, that was enormous too. So you have two of the most senior members of the club in terms of their tenure and in terms of their importance to the team, the captain and the franchise goalie, the leading Conn Smythe candidate on this team. For them to be able to come big in this game, to propel the team to those two players' first Stanley Cup Final berth was absolutely monumental for them.
It's incredible, John. Everybody, young and old, on the Canadiens are contributing to this amazing run. Thanks for this.